Hello everyone, welcome back to the Digital Learning English class at St. Joseph English Medium School, Vijaypur. Dear students, I am Mrs. Manikya Chikmat, your English teacher for 3rd standard. Dear students, in our previous video, we have completed exercises of the lesson number 10, an amazing summer vacation. An amazing summer vacation. So today in this video, we are going to learn the grammar part. In that grammar part, today's topic is present tense. Today's topic is present tense. Okay, children. Let me to know how many people you know about the tense. About the tense. How many tenses are there? Yes, there are 3 kinds of tense we have in English grammar. 3 kinds of tense. First one, present tense, past tense, future tense. Present tense, past tense, future tense. So, today we are going to learn the first one, present tense. In present tense, 4 kinds are there. First one, simple present tense. Second one, present continuous tense. Third one, present perfect tense. Fourth one, present perfect continuous tense. So, these 4 kinds are there in the present tense. So, today we are going to learn first 2 part, simple present tense and present continuous tense. Let's start. Before going to learn the present tense, we have to compulsory know about noun, pronoun, verbs. We have to know about noun, pronoun, verbs. What is noun? Naming part is called noun. Noun means subject. So next one, verb. Verb is an action word. So pronouns, instead of noun we use pronouns. Okay, let's start. Present tense. In present tense, first part is simple present tense. What is simple present tense? Let me to know first present tense. A verb that refer to the present time is said to be in the present tense. A verb that refers to the present time is said to be in the present tense. How do we know the sentence it is in the present tense or past tense? How we recognize? Yes, by referring the verb. The verb it is in the first form of verb we call as first present tense. It is second form of verb. Then we should say like past tense. Okay. Now, first one, a verb that refers to the present time is said to be in the present tense. The simple present tense, when the subject is singular, add the letter s or es to the base verb except I and you. In this, some rules are there. The simple present tense don't have any helping verbs. In this sentence don't have any helping verbs. We have to write subject, verb and object. In this simple present tense we have to write subject, verb and object. So for verb, if the subject is in singular form, we have to add s or es to the verb. We have to add s or es to the verb except I and you. For I, you are singular also, but we should not add s or es to the I and you subject. Okay. For example, see, I, we, you, they. If the subject is I, we, you, they, pronouns are there, we have to write eat verb. Eat verb. We should not add s or es to the verb. Suppose the subject place is singular, he, she, it. So we have to add s to the eat verb. Next, I, we, you. If it is in the subject place, we have to write go only. Instead of I, we, you, in that place, he, she, it is there. We should add es to the verb. Verb, what is verb in this? Go. Go, it is a verb. We have to add es. So adding yes or es, you usually know in singular plurals. Adding s or es, you usually, everybody know that how to add s or es to the singulars and plurals. Okay. Now to the next part. What is simple present tense? What is simple present tense? The simple present tense is when you use verb to tell about things that happen continually in the present, like every day, every week, or every month. We use the simple present tense for anything that happens often or is factual. Here are a few examples. I go to school every day. I go to school every day. This is simple present tense. So this is a regular routine, no? You have to go to school regularly. Okay. Then next one, sun rises in the east. This is the universal truth. Yes or no? So rises, I add rise. Rise is a verb in this sentence. I add yes to the rise verb because sun, it is a singular. It pronoun will come, so it we have to add es to the verb. So this is a simple present tense. Why? Because this is universal truth. Regularly sun rises in the east only, not in the west. So next move to the next part. So I hope you all understood this simple present tense, guys. First, what is the rule in the simple present tense? When we are going to form a sentence in the simple present tense, we have to follow some rules. Let us know what is simple sentence. Simple present tense. Okay. First one, we use a simple present tense express the ideas that an action is repeated or usual. We use a simple present tense to express the idea that an actual is repeated or usual. Next, this action can be habit, a daily event, a hobby, or something that often happens. We also use it for things that are true. In generally. We also use simple present tense for that are true, that like universal truth. Sun rises in the east, the earth is round. Yes, these are the facts, true things generally. So we use the simple present tense for those. We use it when we talk about facts. Simple present tense use it when we talk about fact. So let us know which formula. Formula means we can use these to form a sentence in the simple present tense. We can use this formula. What is the formula? Subject plus verb. Verb V1. V1 means first form of verb. And add S or ES. Add S or ES and plus object. What is this? Subject plus verb V1. Add S or ES plus object. Suppose I buy vegetables. Here given for I, here not given in the object, only subject and object subject and verbs are given here. For which subject we have to add S or ES to the verb. Okay, here you can see in the chart I buy. For I subject, singular form for I subject, we can write verbs like buy, read, think, come, eat. You also same thing. Buy, read, think, come, eat. But he, see, it. He, see, it. We have to write S or ES to the verb. We have to write S or ES to the verb. You, we, they, Again same thing, buy, read, think, and come, eat. So this is the simple chat. You can identify, you can learn easily with this formula. Subject, what is subject? Naming part. Noun, verb, what is verb? Action word. It should be in a first form of verb. Then add s or es to the verb. When we should add s or es? If it is in a singular, yes, singular noun, he, see, it. He, see, it, that time only we have to add s or es to the verb. Again same thing, first form of verb, then object. Okay. Dear children, I hope you all understood this simple present tense and how to form a simple present tense sentence. So let us solve some exercises of this grammar part. First main question is, write the base verb in simple present tense. Write the base verb in simple present tense with the given pronouns. In the first column, in textbook they have given one column. In the first row they given pronouns. In first row, first thing is verb, remaining are pronouns. So we have to write verb form which changes. In simple present tense, verb form is changing while it is singular, he, see, it. Singular, he, see, it. Let us solve. First one is verb column, cry. In I pronoun for subject, in subject, suppose it is in the subject place, I is there, we have to write cry. He, see, cries. We have to add es to the verb. Then again cry, remaining you, they, we. Last one for it. Only you have to remember guys, only he, see, it. He, see, it, singular subject we have to write. We have to add yes or es to the verb. We have to add yes or es to the verb. This thing you have to remember. Okay. Now next one, knock. Knock, it is knock in the I. When he, see, it is there, we have to add yes. Yes to the he, see, it. So last it is there, again we add s to the knocks. Now move, moves for the he, see, and again move, last it moves. We have to add yes to the move when it is see, he, see, it. Last one, do. This also we have to add es to the verb when it is in the simple present tense, that is yes, she, he, it. She, he, it. So this completes. Now next main question is, fill in the blanks with the base verb in the simple present tense. Simple present tense. Okay, we have to what we have to do, children? Here they have given some fill in the blanks, and in the bracket option they have given only one verb is there. We have to write that verb properly by seeing the subject place. If it is in the these all sentences are in the simple present tense, first subject place I is there, we have to add the same verb. We should not change the verb form. That in the bracket which word is there, we have to add the same word. We should not add any yes or es. If in the subject place he, see, it are there, if in the subject place he, see, it are there, we have to add yes or es to the verb. Okay, let us start. First one, I go a walk every evening. Walk is there, verb. So walk is same thing. We have to write only walk. We go for a walk every day. So this is a regular routine, simple present tense. Second one, the sun rises. The sun, it is a singular. It will come for it. Which pronoun will come? It. So the sun rises. We add yes to the verb. We add s to the verb in the sentence. Third one, goats chew green grass in the middle. For goats, plural are there. Goat is not there. Plurals, so many goats. For the plural things, we have only add the same thing, first form of verb. We should not add any yes or es to the verb. Okay. Goats chew green grass in the meadow. D. Fourth one. An actor performs. An actor performs. Here we add yes. Here we add yes to the verb. An actor performs on the stage. An actor, which pronoun will come it is? Yeah, he. He pronoun will come, but for he, she, it, we have to add yes or yes to the verb. Okay. An actor performance on the stage. Fifth one, E. A creeper grows along a wall. A creeper grows along a wall. A creeper, it is a singular. So we add yes or es to the verb. So grow, I add yes to the grows. A creeper grows along a wall. F1. My father comes home at 6 o'clock daily. This is a regular routine, simple present tense. My father, singular. My father, singular noun is there. So I add only s to the verb. Comes. Comes home at 6 o'clock daily. Now G. The waver bird dash a nest. The waver bird. Bird means singular. The waver bird. Singular is there. Then only we have to add yes or yes to the verb. Wave, waves. Waves a nest. Last one. The children. Children means plural form. Plural noun. The children means too many. More than 2 or 3. So we called it children. Children pluck flowers. We should not add yes or es to the verb. Only pluck we have to write. The children pluck flowers from the garden. The children pluck flowers from the garden. So this completes the fill in the blanks of simple present tense. Simple present tense. Now next one we are going to learn second part in the present tense, that is the present continuous tense. The present continuous tense. In this present continuous tense, we are going to use the helping verbs. Here main thing is use helping verbs. Use ing form of base verb with am, is, are helping verbs. Am, is, are the main things in this sentence. In present tense, in present continuous tense, we use compulsory am, is, are. We use compulsory am, is, are. That is very compulsory in the present continuous tense, and adding ing is also compulsory. In present continuous tense, we have to add ing. Ing, it's must and should. So how we have to form a sentence in the present continuous tense? Let us know. Example, I. For I, these helping verbs should use proper subject. I for only, am for only I, am helping verb for only I subject, and is for he, see, it. Is helping verb for he, see, it, and are helping verb for you, we, they. You, we, they. So let us know. Examples, I am reading. I am reading. For verb read, we should add ing, reading. So next one, we are reading. We are reading. For we have to use the verb, helping verb are. Dear children, you have to know carefully what you have to use which helping verb for the which subject. In this present continuous tense, you have 3 helping verbs. What are those? Am, is, are. Am, is, are in the present continuous tense helping verbs. We have to use these helping verbs compulsory to the proper subject. To the proper subject, then add ing to the verb. Okay. Now third one, you are reading. You are reading. You are. He is. I said he, see, it. You should add only is helping verb. Okay. He, see, it. Okay. He is reading. She is reading. They are reading. When you are going to solve the exercises, then you will easily recognize, dear. So what we have to do in the continuous tense? What we have to do in the continuous tense? First we have to add a use helping verb according to the subject. Then we have to add ing. We have to add ing to the verb. Okay. Use am with I only. Use am with I subject only. Use he, see, it singular form. Use he, see, it singular nouns. Use is with he, see, it singular nouns. Then use are helping verbs. Here the notice of how to use these helping verbs in the sentence. Okay. Then are with you, they. Are with you, they, and more than one person or things. Are is used for the pronoun, the plurals noun. Okay. I hope you all understood how to form a sentences in present continuous tense. In present continuous tense, simple way, subject plus helping verb plus verb ing object. Simple formula is subject plus helping verb plus verb ing and object. This is the simple formula of forming present continuous sentence. This is the simple formula forming present continuous tense. Okay. Let us solve some exercises of this grammar part. Solve some exercises of this grammar part. Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Only one exercise is there. Fill in the blanks with the base verb in. Fill in the blanks with the base verb in the present continuous tense. What we have to do in this present continuous tense? Two things you have to remember. First one is helping verb, that is am, is, are. Then adding ing to the verb. So in this fill in the blanks, you have to add two things. One is helping verb and second one is ing to the verb. Ing to the verb is compulsory. You have to compulsory add ing to every verb. Every verb you should add ing. Then helping verbs you have to select according to the subject. Helping verb you have to select according to the subject. If it is he, see, it, we have to add is. If it is he, see, it singular nouns, we have to add is. If it is I, we have to add am helping verb. If it is plural nouns, they, we, you, we have to add are and ing to the verb. Okay, let us solve. First one, the baby dash with the doll. In this, the baby is playing. The baby is play. Already options are given in the bracket in front of the sentence. So we have to take that option, that verb. Options are given. Verbs are given already in the bracket. We have to use the same verb. The baby, ing to the same verb, play plus ing, playing. The baby is playing with the doll. Next one, we are helping verb will come. We are enjoying the ice cream. We are enjoying the ice cream. Third one, Sharmila is. Sharmila is the C pronoun will come. For singular noun, we use is helping verb. Sharmila is learning French. Sharmila is learning French. Now the D, fourth one, I am. For I compulsory am helping verb will come. I am leaving for Bengaluru. I am leaving for Bengaluru. Now the D, fourth one completed. E, fifth one, they are. For they plural noun, are will come. Are always comes for the plural nouns. Okay. They are watching. They are watching a movie. They are watching a movie. F, my uncle is arriving tomorrow. Uncle, my uncle, singular noun. Singular noun we have to use is. My uncle is arriving tomorrow. G, he is. He also singular noun. He is crossing a river. He is crossing a river. So, dear children, this completes all exercises of lesson number 10, an amazing summer vacation. So, you all have to write all these exercises in your English classworks very neatly without any spelling mistakes. So, we have completed our lesson. So, next you have to prepare for the examination. Until then, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.